Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 107 of Sonic Boom TV. This episode, I've decided to wear my funky old Los Angeles Dodgers hat because I believe it was Vinyl Richie who commented on my last video that Aaron Judge of the Yankees would be going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. And that's okay with me if it happens. I don't want it to happen, but if it happens, hey, the Dodgers are my third favorite team. Always have been. Only thing that's between the Dodgers and the Yankees are the Philadelphia Phillies. But I don't have a Phillies hat, so we'll have to work on that. But this hat is real old. But anyway, this is a Record Store Day 2022 closer look video. Last time I did each record individually. And I'm not gonna do that this time because it's just too many videos. I got 10 records. I don't want to do 10 videos, so I'm gonna do 3, 3, and 4. And what I'm gonna do is open them and show what everything is in it. So first up, we got the best of Soul Coughing, Lust in Phase. I've showed these all in a previous video, but these are just gonna be where I show everything. There's a little hype sticker. Gotta save that. This is a gatefold. So we're gonna open it up. Try to peel that right off the thing like that. Good. Save that for later. Put it back. I'm just gonna stick it in the inside or whatever. But let's see this together. On the inside, we've got nice little pen there. Nice what do you gatefold? I couldn't think of the words. It's got looks like not lyrics, but a story of the songs, I guess. We've got we've got some good stuff. This was 1999, and this is probably going to be one of the nicer ones that I've gotten. So we've got that back cover, front cover. Soul Coughing was a really good band. A little different. I have 3 albums by them and a single for Super Bon Bon. And I don't know if there was a 4th album. I don't know if there was. It's the only one I don't have. But anyway, we've got 2 LPs. They are on a translucent yellow vinyl. I'm going to show the labels look the same on both discs. So we're just going to pull out one. These are paper sleeves, not polylined at all. We've got the nice translucent yellow vinyl. I have a couple others like this. These look nice. I like the yellow ones. I have an orange one like this too that I like a lot. I like the translucent ones better than the solid ones most of the time. I don't know why. It just they look nicer and they just feel good. And I don't know. Feel good, is that a good thing for a record? And we had on the inside got this little booklet. It's basically just an 11 by 17 or so. So these are the albums. We've got Ruby's Room, Irresistible Bliss, and El Oso. So that's all they had. These are they're great albums. I mean, it's a different kind of music. It's alternative rock, I guess, but different, And they had their own unique thing. And got a little write-up. Got the track listings with some song credits and stuff like that. Some photos on the back. Very good band to check out. I wanted this because I don't have anything on vinyl. Haven't ever seen anything on vinyl. And it's a good representation of all the ones they had. Plus, it's got all the hit songs. Which they didn't have a lot of major hits, but Super Bon Bon and Circles and Super Bon Bon, Circles, and Rolling were couple of pretty big hits. I mean, not huge hits, but hits enough, you know. I'll go with the track listing in a second completely. So I'll put these back in here. So we got side 1, Bust to Beelzebub, Sugar-Free Jazz, I'm sorry. True Dreams of Wichita, Screenwriters Blues. Side 2, Janine, Blue-Eyed Devil, Buddha Rhubarb Butter, Unmarked Helicopters, and Super Bonbon. Side 3, Soundtrack to Mary, that's another one that was a hit. Lazy Bones, that was a good one too. Paint, Collapse, The Idiot Kings, Rolling. On side 4, St. Louise is Listening, $300, Circles, Super Bonbon, The Propellerheads Radio Edit, and Casio Tone Nation Live. So I don't have anything live by them, so that'll be the one live song I have, and it just happens to be on the vinyl. So there you go. So anyway, that's Soul Coughing. That was one that I wanted the most out of the whole thing, and it ended up being $19.99 for 2 LP set with all the songs, colored vinyl, gatefold, you know, the whole deal, and it was like the cheapest thing. Now, if they can put this out for $19.99, why are single, you know, records coming out and being $40, $45? It doesn't make any sense to me. But it is what it is, and actually gonna get, actually gonna have to put it in a sleeve at some point here. But let's go. Do my thing. The next one up is another band that I really loved back in the 90s. Had the first maybe 4 albums. I kind of lost touch with them a little bit, and kind of reconnected over the pandemic times. And I was trying to find some stuff on vinyl, and I couldn't. It wasn't, you know, there was a few things available, but they were expensive, and I just was like, well, maybe I'll just worry about getting the CDs. And then I kind of held off on that, and now I've got. They had this one came out for a record store day. Sorry, and that is Goldfinger, Hello Destiny. It says it's on. It's 15-year anniversary, all new bonus material, limited edition color vinyl. I don't know what color the vinyl is, but I hope it's one of either that purple or that other, this color, I don't know what the color you call that. At the moment, it's not pink, it's lavender. That would be nice. Back cover, it has a gatefold. I didn't realize that, so I should have cut it on the side. I should have cut it off the top, because I saved the stickers, and I don't like to lose them anymore. Okay, so what we got, Hello Destiny. Gatefold is, that's ridiculous right there. Oh, cool inner thing. We got Feldy, Pepe, Mr. Punctual, Durald. That is not any of their real names. That we've got in the front, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming out of here. This is a nice little package here. This one was $29.99. Let's pull the record out. Paper sleeve. Okay, so first we'll pull out the record, and it's a gold kind of color. So that's not the color I had hoped for, but we've got a custom label. I guess it goes like that because you see their name, Goldfinger. And then on the back, we got Goldfinger. This is a more of a mustard looking color than a gold, I would say. But I definitely don't have any that's that color that I know of anyway, that I can remember. I don't think I have anything close to that color, although one of the ones that I picked up is advertised as gold. So if it's that color, then we're good. So then we had some inserts. We've got this little card, Hello Destiny, which is frameable. Side 1 dummy records. This is the kind of thing that they used to give at the at record stores, the display, the different albums that were coming out. I used to have a ton of these because I worked in a store, and my cousin let his friends steal them off the wall in my bedroom when I lived at my cousin's house. So Sorry about that. Right. Then we've got a booklet. Looks like it's about 8 pages or so, more than 8 pages, probably 16. Booklet. Got lyrics and cool photos. More lyrics, more sticking the bird at you. That's the pictures from the inner sleeve, not the inner sleeve, the gatefold. More band pictures, more live pictures. Saw this band one time in the early '90s on their first album. They played at a festival, and man, they were great. We've got we've got a little bit of something. The World According to Kevin Jonas with a K, and Free Kevin Jonas with a K is a song too. This has 2 extra songs. I looked them up because I didn't know what the reasoning of them were, if they were like new or re-recorded. And they seem to be songs that were, one was like on the Japan version of the album, the Japanese version, I guess, and the other one was some other kind of extended song. So there's 14 songs, but it's normally 12. So and each one of those was a bonus track on something different, different versions of the album. So they stuck those on there, and that, that's awesome to me that they did that. But we got One More Time, Get Up, Goodbye, Without Me, If I'm Not Right, War, How Do You Do It, Bury Me, Not Amused, Hand Jobs for Jesus, Free Kevin Jonas with a K, Julian, Windows, and Smile are the last 2 songs that were the bonus tracks. So I've never heard this album. I think it's gonna be good. Those 2 I just showed are gonna be tonight's listens for sure, and maybe this next one. The next one up is Overwhelming Colorfast. I looked them up just this past week or so, maybe the last 2 weeks, just to find out what it was, and I didn't think this was going to be available down in New Orleans, but apparently it was, because they got 2 copies of it. This was supposed to be a regional release, I guess, and it's Overwhelming Colorfast, their first album. I think they had an EP before this. I'm trying to figure out if they had 2 or 3 albums total. I'd never heard of this band, and I've heard they're really good, kind of punk, alternative rock or something or other. And this is the 30th anniversary pressing, first ever U.S. vinyl release, yellow and red splatter vinyl, limited to 1,000, produced by Butch Vig. So there's no liner notes or anything like that, I don't believe. Let's see. Yeah, no, we've got inner sleeve with photos. I like that photo. Apparently there was this band had a kind of hard time keeping members. This is cool looking vinyl though. Splatter vinyl with red and yellow on clear. Got your custom label. Very neat. Wish there would have been lyrics with this, because like I said, I've never heard this band. Never heard of this band either, and that's rare for like 90s bands and stuff, because I was really into everything in the 90s, and if I didn't know it, I mean, if they were anywhere near popular or on the radar of popular, I knew who they were, at least, even if I didn't have the albums. And there was a ton of bands going on at that time. So but for the most part, if I knew about them, I got at least one of their albums. But that band, never heard of them at all, and glad to find it. I hope it's going to be good. I forgot to talk about the tracks. We got that on the back. This is like a distorted version of that, so at least you can see their photos. There's a song called It's Tomorrow, Arrows, Forest, Totally Gorgeous, Foreign Chick. That sounds great. Song in D, Try, Fearless, Veil, She Said, My Trip, Loser, Coming Down, and Yap. Dan Reed is the drummer and background vocals, and I think he's the brother of a guy that was in a band called Dan Reed Network. And I don't have any albums by them, but I had some back in the '90s. I had these weird compilation things that I got out of a magazine, and I used to send off for it, even though it was all kind of stuff I wasn't into. It was like world music and kind of jazz. They always had Dan Reed Network on it for some reason. They had like 3 different ones that I got, and they all had a Dan Reed Network song on it, and they were all right. I mean, but I don't know. And there's also Bob Reed, so he was guitar and vocal, so maybe both of those are his brothers. But then there's somebody called Torg Halen and Steve Bean Espanola, bass and background vocals. So I really expect this to be good, and I'm going to be glad I got it. And so these 3 will be my first 3 listens, of course. Soul Coughing, Goldfinger, and Overwhelming Colorfast. And that one was $23.99 where I got it, so that's not bad. That if all records would stay at under $25, it would be a great thing. And I don't know what the reason for real is, besides that they're getting people to buy stuff and people are willing to pay it. But all the shipping problems and the lack of vinyl and materials, I don't buy any of that. And so I think it's just they're seeing what they can get out of people and see how long it lasts. To be honest with you, because maybe it's possible that the record companies don't believe that the vinyl thing is going to stick around. I think it will. I think there's enough people that are into it that it'll keep it around for a while. Keep it going. But if not, getting what I can get while I can get it, because it's fun. And that's it for this episode. I will be doing 2 more after this. Thanks.